Hi there, now it's Wednesday evening and you maybe watch my video in any time all day. So good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Okay, I think nowadays the world developed rapidly and many countries want to become bigger and stronger. So competition among countries become fear and I think human is the most important to decide success, and education is the most important too. So each country has to invest in education much more. Okay, today I want to tell you about education in my country in the last 10 years and in the next 50 years. Okay, in the last 10 years, it has some good things and bad things. About good things, I think subject at school always upgrade, and it has theoretical and practice in some subjects. For example, chemistry, biology, physics, and so on. And many subjects relates to reality. For example, for example, um, how to traffic safety or protect your health. And secondly, about teacher, I think the teachers are enthusiastic and they have a lot of experience. Besides, they always cares about students. And for example, when students didn't understand anything, they always explain to make a student to understand. And student is I think they are intelligent and they have good condition to develop themselves because they can be take part in many competitions. For example, ring the gold bell or road to the top Olympia. And the last one about equipment. I think equipment is very modern and modern about school, about room, and student can practice much more about projector and machine and so on. But there are some bad things about quality. Firstly, about quality of education, I think education in Vietnam just follow an old way. For example, an old way because students still study in textbook or grammar book. They don't. They can be practiced much more, and they have an old mind, and I think they can develop much more. For example, teacher always read, and they write the board. So students just only hear and write the notebook. I think they can understand, or they understand, but they don't remember for a long time. Secondly, because many people focus on achievement, so they just only study when they have an exam, and they try to get good mark by any way. So I think it's not good. And they think degree finally they think degree is very important. So many people buy degree, and children have to learn, have to study a lot. They don't have time to play, to relax, and maybe they have to learn all day and evening. They have to learn all summer and many times. So I think it's not good for children because children need to play and relax. And um, I think in the news, there are 187,000 people are unemployed because they just focus on degree. They don't have any skills, and and their major may be good, but they don't have experience, so they are unemployed. Okay, that's all I want to talk with you about education in my country in last 10 years. And I think in the next 50 years about subject at school, I think it's always upgrade and it has new programs suitable for students. And government will invest in equipment for study, equipment invest in education much more. and equipment will modern and valuable. Students can be practiced much more, and not only sit in the city but also in the countryside. I think government will invest in much more for education. And the last one is student. I think in the next 50 years, student will have to learn in new way, not an old way. So I think in that way, they will develop themselves and serve our country. And because in the next few years, in the next 50 years, our country will integrate worldwide. So everyone or student have to learn English fluently and confidently. And I think government will build some schools in mountain areas uh, because children in mountain areas they it's difficult to for them to learn to study to go to school to study. So I think government will have should invest in the mountain areas. Okay, that's all I want to share with you about education in our country. In our country in the last 10 years and the next 50 years. I hope our country will develop much more. But to achieve that, everyone in here have to learn, have to try your best to serve our country. And that's all. Now I have to go to bed. And goodbye. See you on my next video.